Mr. President, I'd like to, at this stage, present to you the documents of the plan, including one, the National Long-Term Plan itself, and a summary of its highlights, and then, crucially, the infrastructure plan and its highlights. And finally, Mr. President, a special transport infrastructure framework. We intend to have frameworks covering about 8 other sectors, including sanitation, energy, and all that. We haven't quite had the time to do all 8 of them. We, as a commission, chaired by me, Mr. President, would like to collectively, Mr. President, stand down, bring our tenure as a commission to a close. Not so much because any law or statute or constitution requires us to, but in order to give you, Mr. President, the opportunity to recompose, recast the commission in accordance with your own vision and priorities, as well, Mr. President, as the supreme interest of our country.
As government, we are almost done with the coordinated program of economic and social development policies, which the Constitution in Article 36, Clause 5, requires the President of the Republic to submit to Parliament within the first 2 years of his administration. This time, we have worked to ensure it is completed within the first year of my tenure. Cabinet has approved it for submission to Parliament. That will happen in the next session of Parliament that begins next week. It is my hope and expectation that the issues of concern, which were highlighted in the NPP manifesto and elaborated in the coordinated program, are also in consonance with the long-term plan. Without preempting the contents of the plan, I should state some of my own aspirations. Firstly, that we will have a strong, buoyant economy that will provide decent jobs for all. And that our school leavers, from secondary and university, will not spend an inordinate amount of time as they do now to get a job or create one for themselves and for others. Secondly, that being a Ghanaian will be associated with tangible benefits, such as free basic education, a good health care system, the rule of law, and security in the country. Thirdly, that reciprocally, citizens will exude levels of discipline and professionalism that engender efficiency in the management of our institutions and the development of our society. Fourthly, that our infrastructure effectively supports our development with the range of options in road, rail, air, and water, forming a complex network across the entire country. Fifthly, that we will be mindful of our planet, the Earth, and its global citizens, ensure that we act in a manner to guarantee its health and survival. Sixthly, that our institutions, public and private, function as expected and consciously work to the satisfaction of citizens. And seventh, that Ghana is fully engaged in efforts towards regional and continental integration. I can fully appreciate that achieving all these will take a lot of planning and efficiency in orchestrating actions and programs, and also a reasonable length of time to conclude the path that we charter. We must figure out together with all the major stakeholders how we can achieve this. And I'm reassured that these aspirations meet substantially those of the plan you are submitting, that we all agree that we must build a Ghana beyond aid.